Always low prices at Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza.
Vasily Platonov was in Judge Lane's courtroom this week, once again. This time he was answering to being held in contempt. Platonov is the owner of Est Alpha Kennels, located on East Camellia Street in Pahrump. Platonov has been working with the county and the courts since he was told by the Pahrump Regional Planning Commission that his property was non-compliant due to how it was zoned and how many animals he has on the property. The kennel breeds, houses, and sells Caucasian Oversharka dogs that are often used as security animals. According to the American Kennel Club, the dog can range between 99 and 179 pounds and be 23 to 30 inches tall. AKC adds that this is a guardian breed, not to be taken lightly. In short, this is a big dog. When Platonov was first told in 2009 that he had too many dogs for the area, he was told that he needed a conditional use permit by the Nye County Planning Department to approve the use of his property regarding his dog ownership. In 2010, Platonov received a permit that authorized him to house 30 dogs. In 2015, Platonov asked for an additional number of dogs to be added to his conditional use permit after the number of dogs on his property grew to 130. The Planning Commission denied this request. In 2017, Platonov sued the county, alleging that his property had been grandfathered. His attorney, Thomas Gibson, argued that the use of the property complied with the regulations that were in effect in 2007. The lawsuit was dismissed, siding with the county. After filing an appeal, Frank Carbone, who was commissioner at the time, made an agreement with Platonov that he would remove the dogs by April of 2017. It didn't happen. Platonov has continued to file appeals and not follow through with reducing the number of dogs on the property. Now, there are alleged to be close to 200. Platonov appeared in Judge Lane's courtroom on March 1st for status. Once again, the number of dogs have not yet been reduced. Judge Lane fined Platonov $25 a day beginning December 23rd, and on January 1st, he began fining him $100 per day for each day that the dog numbers were not reduced. Platonov was once again in court on March 9th. This time, seeing no sure solution to moving the dogs, Platonov was given 3 days to pay his fines, and if that was not completed in 3 days, he would go to jail for 10 days. The Deputy District Attorney, Marla Zlotez, was trying to avoid a jail situation because there is no one to care for the almost 200 dogs. In the meantime, Attorney Gibson says that there is a solution in the works. A person in Las Vegas has offered to help move the dogs. Judge Lane, fearing that this is a story he has heard before, then set a status hearing for March 29th. He said that if the dogs are not moved by that date, then it would mean another 10 days in jail for Platonov. Neighbors in the surrounding area have filed numerous complaints.
It's a lot of dogs urinating, defecating. It's a problem. You can't let the kids play outside. The noise is crazy.
Platonov's attorney, Thomas Gibson, isn't buying into the neighborhood complaints.
Mr. Platonov has had a difficult time moving his dogs from their present location. We're trying to get them moved into, right now it looks like possibly either Beatty or Amargosa, where there's no zoning issues. But my biggest complaint against the people that are here, the mob from the neighborhood, most of them don't even live there. They're friends of people who live there, and the people who actually have property there. The closest one is 800 yards away, and she lives in California. And I understand they would get frustrated because they want Mr. Platonov out of the neighborhood, but they inflate and conflate and exaggerate.
Also sympathetic to the kennel's plight is Commissioner Frank Carbone.
I believe that Vasily in his heart wants to make sure that his animals are taken care of, and he wants to get them moved. We're also working with rescues to have some of these animals moved. We would love to have rescues step up and see if we can get 1 or 2 dogs moved from every rescue. These are great dogs.
Everyone is hoping for a solution to reducing the number of dogs. Gibson stated that at one time Platonov was working with Homeland Security, who was considering the use of the dogs for border security. But for now, finding property appropriate for the large kennel is priority.